Hello, it's me, everyone. Kickstart low example. Yeah, I was totally ripping off Andy Fantano. But yeah, anyway. Pain will die and love will bury it. My dude. This album, you guys, came out like in March, so I guess it's a pretty late review, but I don't fucking care. I really want to talk about this album. I really want to. I don't care if this video gets like -4 views. My guy, let me show you this shit. See that shit? You see that shit? 236 scrubbles? Bro, I can't put this album down. It's like fucking unhealthy. This album is absolutely incredible. I love everything about this fucking album, except for one thing. But yeah, this album is stunning. I want everyone watching this to go listen to it fucking now. I don't care what— I don't like metal. Oh, I think metal's metal. I like screaming vocals. It's so weird and screamy and hell. No, fuck you. No, go listen to it. This album is an absolutely incredible piece of music. I absolutely adore what's happening with this album to death. I think it's fucking brilliant. It has an amazing start. The opening 3 tracks is such a fucking roller coaster, bro. You ever played the game Metal Gear Solid 2? You know Metal Gear Solid 2, right? When that was getting teased and now the trailers were coming out and it was like, oh yeah, Solid Snake is coming back. You know, everyone's favorite main character from the first Metal Gear Solid, Solid Snake. You know, he's coming back. You can play Solid Snake again, right? And then the game comes out and Solid Snake is only in the game for like the first 2 hours, and the whole rest of the game you're playing as this new guy named Raiden, right? And everyone was like, what the fuck is that? Raiden? I want to play Solid Snake. It was like a totally unexpected bait and switch because Raiden was like nowhere to be seen in any of the marketing. It was just such a fucking crazy, just random bait and switch that no one was expecting, right? That is this album. That is what this album is, bro. The unexpected start of this album amazes me every time. I really can't stress enough. It like shocked the fuck out of me when I first heard it, because the opening track, Towards Dawn, is a beautiful, majestic, serene piece of ambient. It's so gorgeous, a lovely ambient tune with some really beautiful piano chords and these really cool like reversed like synths and shit. It's a really hypnotic song. It's a stunning opener. I thought, oh okay, cool. So this is an ambient album. Is that what this is? All right, cool. Okay, I can get down. This is cool. This sounds really nice. Then track 2 comes along, and it's like on some American football emo math rock shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It like totally fucks with you. I was like, oh okay. So was that just like a little cool little intro thing? And now this is what the album is. That is perfect. I love American football. I love music like this. It was like math rock, like American football. If American football were a little bit heavier, you know, that's kind of how it sounded. I was like, okay, this is nice, you know, I like that sound. I think they're executing it amazingly on this particular song. You know, I love the lead singer on this track. The way she sounds is absolutely amazing. Never know how this could be. Like, the way she holds the notes and shit is so wonderful. Like, I think she sounds perfect. And the ending of this track, the huge build, the huge climax here is stunning. And then we have track 3. And when track 3 came on, my brain melted. I was like, okay, you're just gonna switch it up again. What the fuck? Like, and here's the thing, track 3 all the way to the fucking end of the album is like straight up full on black gaze post-hardcore metalcore shit. It's like screamo shit, like on some Touche Amore, a bit of Dillinger's Escape Plan in there, a bit of Death Heaven. Like, it's like on some full on like metal shit. And I was just like, you start off with some ambient music that sounds lovely, then you throw in some math rock, emo, heavy, post-hardcore American football type shit, which also sounds brilliant, and then you have a fucking fantastic metal album from tracks 3 to the end. I am just baffled at how, first of all, they tackled every single one of these genres incredibly well. And the actual album that then happens from track 3 to the end is a blistering, thunderous musical odyssey of absolute transcendent bliss. And I want everyone to go listen to this shit. I love this. I love everything about what's happening here. It's cutting edge, it's exciting, it's unpredictable, it's ferocious, it's inspiring as well. And sometimes it could be all of those things in the matter of like 10 seconds. It's such a fucking throttling listen. It's a total roller coaster. Track 3, Rituals, is probably one of the hardest tracks on here. The screaming vocals sound so impassioned and in your face, and the pummeling instrumentation is just unstoppable. It's wonderful. But then track 4, bro. Track 4 is the track. That's my favorite track on this album. The Hollow Hour. It has, in my opinion, the best crescendo ever. The best crescendo of the year. Like the when that piano comes in, like ding, 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 ding. The build that then happens, the amazing crescendo that then, you know, is built around that piano line for the next like minute of the track. Every time is completely just mesmerizes me in the best way. It is the most stunning shit I've heard all year. This song is incredible. I think The Hollow Hour is the most beautiful fucking song on this album. Easily my favorite song all year so far. This track is absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. 7 minutes long. It spends all that time really wisely too. There's never a moment where, and yeah, this thing, this album, it does not slow down. It is like, what, 52, 53 minutes long. It does not slow down up until the last track. Okay, I'll get out of the way. My only problem with this album is the final track. That's it, the final track. Because it's like this really kind of dramatic guitar ballad, and they end it off on the, dude, if they ended it off on track 9, this would be a 10 out of 10. This legit would be a 10 out of 10. I would be giving this a 10. If it ended on track 9, this would be my first 10 out of 10. But the ending track, it's nice, but it feels like a bit of a cop-out. Like the guitar, it's just a full-on guitar ballad, like the lead singer and the guitar. That's all you're hearing. It has a pretty cool climax at the end. It does, the instrumentation does kind of swell up at the end. It gets pretty beautiful there, but for the most part, it just kind of drags on for a while. The guitar isn't really all that exciting or interesting to listen to. And it's just pretty the laziest song here to me. It's a bit of a slightly unfulfilling finish, unfortunately. So that's the only reason I would not give this a 10. But yeah, the production of this album is haunting, yet it is crisp. The track number 6, Alma Malta, I think it was, or something like that. That song has probably one of my favorite vocal performances from the lead singer. What the hell is the lead singer's name? I'm such a dick. I need to actually do research before my review. Rolo Tomassi. Let me look up the name of the lead so I can just put some respect on her, because she is so fucking impressive throughout this entire album. Her name is I believe, okay, Eva Spence. Eva Spence? Yes? Eva Spence. Also James Spence also does some vocals as well, so I gotta give them both credit. And yeah, she is an incredible vocalist. She's honestly phenomenal. And yeah, Eva totally on this track 6 on Alma Mater, I think it was called, something like that. Yeah, that song. Her vocals are particularly uncompromising. The way particularly the way she says the title of the album. She screams. The way she screams it, every syllable hits me, bro. And it hits fucking hard. This album, it hits fucking hard. This album is fucking aggressive. Like, I'd say, oh shit. Joe is calling, oh my god, okay, let's do this, fuck it. Hello? Okay, now that's over with. Yeah, this album is fucking aggressive, particularly on track 7. Track 7, okay, it starts off, it's called A Flood of Light. I think it's the longest track on the album. It starts off, okay, pretty just kind of chill. It's pretty nice, you know, it has these little synths and shit. It's pretty chill. You know, it's nothing particularly aggressive at all. And then there's a part pretty early on, like in the first, like, say 30 seconds or so, where you hear Eva Spence, lead singer, I believe it's her, at this point in the album, and she says, "And I fall," is the lyric I believe she starts off the album, where she says at the very beginning. And yeah, every time she says "fall," and that's when she says "fall," that's when it all comes in, it all crashes down, all the drive, and that's when the song like begins, you know. The second she says "fall," it's like, and I. Every time she says "fall," I get fucking goosebumps like crazy. Like, it is so aggressive. Like, it's unreal. Like the way it. Like the way it all like hammers down gives me fucking chills. I just freeze up. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's so fucking insane. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I mean that in the best way. And yeah, man, and the whole song, it does not let up. Track 9 is easily the most artful song. Whispers Among Us is very fast-paced. Balancing the Dark as well is very throttling, fast-paced track. I'd say tracks 8 and tracks 8 and 5 are easily the two most just speedy, ferocious, rapid-fire songs. They're just blistering, just absolutely blistering. Yeah, I love this a lot. This is a 9 out of 10. The first 9 of the year. This album is truly exceptional, in my opinion. I really love this to death. I think it's by far the most exciting, uncompromising, fucking ballistic album I've heard all year. And honestly, if it had come out last year, it would have had like a good shot at the #1 spot. Yeah, don't ignore this, please. I think this is phenomenal. And yeah, this is the most highly recommended album of the year so far. I don't care who you are. I don't care if all you ever listen to is country. Listen to this, bro. Just listen to this album. It's so unbelievably impressive. Everything that's happening on here. It's such an incredible musical roller coaster that I want everyone to experience. Obviously, I understand that this style of music is not for everyone, but I don't fucking care. Yeah, I love this. Thanks for watching. Bye.